To be frauds or not to be frauds? That is the question for every team with a record of at least 500. On that note, welcome to Grizzly Talks Football. We got Week 7 NFL reactions today. We got some good games, we got some in between, and we got some stinkers. Yep, it's one of those weeks again. If you have enjoyed this series so far, I'll leave a link in the playlist to make sure you guys are all caught up if you're new to the series. If you like this playlist, make sure to give this video a like. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Right away, let's get right into the predictions. Again, as a side note, last week in week 6, I needed that week. I went 12-2 with 2 incorrect picks, which were the Jaguars in London and the Panthers. So my record right now is 52-40 heading into this week. I'm out of the danger zone. Kicking this thing off, we got Thursday Night Football between the Broncos and the Saints. Both these teams are coming off losses. Broncos to the Chargers when they were down 23-0 at one point, and the Saints to the Buccaneers who dropped a big 50 burger on them. But I will say, the Broncos have a great defense. The Saints can score some points. So this could actually be a solid Thursday Night Football matchup once again. Here are the key players that I think will participate well in this matchup. I think Bo Nix is going to play extremely well against the Saints' pass defense, since that pass defense is not very good. Same with Broncos' rushing defense. So I expect Alvin Kamara to get at least 75 rushing yards and maybe a touchdown or two. I mean, the Broncos' defense and rushing is mid-table, but yeah, I think Alvin Kamara is going to get like 70 yards plus. Also, considering the fact that the Saints have more takeaways than the Broncos and have a better third down conversion rate, I see the Saints winning 24-20. I see this being a very solid game, and I'm guessing Spencer Rattler's still going to be starting, and I think he's going to play a lot better than he did against Tampa Bay, stat-wise. Up next, we got the Sunday morning matchup in London between the Patriots and the Jags. A London Tank Bowl? Sign me up! No, but seriously, this is terrible. I'm sure this game will generate a lot of points. It's not because the teams are good. It's literally because the defenses are just extremely garbage. I know a lot of people are going to say that the Jacksonville's magic in London is dead, but I don't think so. I think Jacksonville's going to win this game this time. I'm going to say 27-24, Jacksonville pulls out a W. It's also due to the fact that I just cannot trust the Pats. Kicking off the Sunday afternoon slate at 1 p.m., we have the Seahawks against the Falcons. 1 p.m. Eastern, I sense. Is it me or both these teams evenly matched? This is our first, very solid team since Tampa Bay. I'm going to stick with my strategy once again. I mean, I'm 4-1. The Falcons are 4-1 whenever I pick against them. So I'm going to keep on doing that. So Seattle, I believe, is going to win 30-21. The best passing offense in the entire NFL in terms of yardage. I think Geno Smith is going to have a field day with our defense. That's not saying that Kirk Cousins won't ball out either. Up next, we have the Tennessee Titans taking on the Buffalo Bills. You won't believe what I'm going to pick for this one. I'm picking the Titans. I'm just kidding. They have no chance in hell. Buffalo wins 30-13 because the Titans are ass. And it's still inexplicable that the Titans have the #1 pass defense in the NFL. I think that's just outrageous. I'm sure the Titans defense is actually good, but the offense sucks. And now we got the Bengals taking on the Browns. I would jokingly pick the Browns, but as much as they should have beaten Philly, there's no fucking way they are beating the Bengals. The Bengals are way better than the Eagles. Come on, man. Cincinnati wins 38-20. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins are going to have an absolute tear on the Browns defense. And now we have the Houston Texans taking on the Green Bay Packers. Good hell, we actually have ourselves a very good Sunday afternoon game. CJ Stroud versus Jordan Love is actually insane. One team is good at passing offensive defense and the other is good at rushing in offensive defense. But they are both really, really good teams. Ravens and Commanders were just about the same thing. But you know what? As much as CJ Stroud and Houston Texans are favored, I'm going to call it's kind of an upset, but it's not really because both these teams are good. I'm going to say the Packers win 27-24. This should be a really good game. I'm really hoping that we get this for NFL Sunday Ticket. Or maybe we can actually watch this on like TV or something. I don't know. Oh, but this should be good. Up next, we have the Dolphins playing the Colts. I don't think I've had any news of some sort that Anthony Richardson could be coming back, but even then, I'd keep Joe Flacco going. No matter which quarterback Indy goes with, I still think they're going to beat the Dolphins. If Flacco plays, it's going to be like 27-13. If Richardson plays, it'll probably be like 20-17. Like, the quarterbacks make a huge difference in this kind of game, and the Colts play Joe Flacco, they're going to play extremely well. Dolphins just still suck. Up next on what should be the game of the week is between the Lions and the Vikings. Dear God, an NFC North Titan clash? Oh boy. This is also an amazing game. That should be. Offense is incredible. Rushing defense, absolutely unstoppable. And both of the top 10 scoring offenses and defenses in the NFL, this is going to be a dogfight. This is going to be between two juggernauts. Jeez. NFL, thank you so much for giving us this game. On the other hand, this is going to be tough to pick. I gotta say, the Lions, I think, are definitely better than the Texans and the Packers. Most definitely the Packers, honestly. Due to Vikings matchups from past. Sorry, Sam, and sorry, Vikings fans. I think the hype train's gonna come to a halt when you go to play the Lions. I see Lions winning 30-21. Well, Vikings fans, I guess it was good while it lasted, right? Up next, we have an NFC East matchup between the Eagles and the Giants. I gotta say, both of these teams looked very rough last week. Eagles against the Browns and the Giants against the Bengals. Yikes. Not very good. First of all, Sirianni, can you please shut up? Like, stop saying to fans that they should kiss your ass. Like, if you won a Super Bowl, maybe that makes sense, but you didn't. So sit down, start coaching the team the way it should be, and I think the Eagles do win 28-17. Sorry, Danny Dimes. Yeah, you guys just had no chance. Up next, we have the Raiders taking on the Rams. Another tank bowl. Seriously? Which team is going to shit the bed more, huh? I'm literally just gonna go blind guessing and just say the Rams win 20-16. I don't know. I guess Matt Stafford has proven that he can win even without Kupp or Nakua. Well, or like hang with some of the elite teams. They should beat the Raiders though. No offense, Vegas, but after that Devontae Adams loss, I don't know how many receivers you got, but you only really have Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker. That's pretty much it. At least you got Brock Bowers. Yeah, this is kind of an upset pick though too. Up next, we have the Panthers taking on the Commanders. At least you're not playing Baltimore again, but yeah, there's absolutely no way I am picking Carolina against Washington. There's just nothing you could say that I would pick Carolina. Washington wins 38-20. This is going to be an absolute massacre. And the final game before Sunday Night Football for the Sunday games is a Super Bowl rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. 3 good games in 1 week? Yeah, I definitely did not have that on my bingo chart. Chiefs are 5-0, pulling out the most random bullshit, while the 49ers, I don't know what's going on with them. They're struggling against bad teams. Like, what's going on in San Francisco? Based on inconsistency alone from San Francisco, I'm gonna have to pick the Chiefs to stay undefeated, but it'll probably be like 28-24. It's like every game the Chiefs play, if they're gonna pull something out of their ass to finally actually win and have a lot of controversy with it, I would know. Kyle Pitts had a DPI that wasn't called. And now we got the Sunday Night Football matchup between the Jets and the Steelers. First of all, Pittsburgh. Why the hell are you gonna start Russell Wilson when Justin Fields has led y'all to a 4-2 record? This is a dumb fucking move. If this is the decision going forward, you have just signed your death note. Justin Fields is your future quarterback, and you know it. As punishment by the NFLPA and myself, I am not going to be picking the Steelers. I'm picking the Jets to win 23-17. I'm sure that Pittsburgh has a good defense, but the offense has no sort of identity. We have no idea how Russell Wilson's going to do with Pittsburgh now that he's getting the starting role after being injured for 6 games. And also, Aaron Rodgers has now Devontae Adams to throw to, so that should be good for the Jets offense, who also have a good defense. And now we got another doubleheader for our Monday Night Football. First up, we have the Ravens playing the Bucs. I guess I could see why they have 2 Monday night games, because one's going to be a stinker and one's actually going to be really good. But I gotta be honest, these 2 games actually could be solid. I'll talk about the second game a little bit later. But these 2 teams have been cooking this season. Buccaneers are coming off a 50-piece on the New Orleans Saints, and the Ravens are coming off an absolute battle with Jane Daniels and the Commanders. Unfortunately, both stats and my gut is telling me I need to bet the Ravens, so they will win 30-28. Yeah, this is going to come down to the wire for sure. This is a really good game between 2 really good teams in their respective conferences, and I'm excited to see how this game ends. And the final game this week on Monday night is between the LA Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. Both have very solid offenses and a subpar defense. Well, the Chargers have a good defense. The Cardinals are the ones that have a subpar defense. Justin Herbert versus Kyler Murray, a QB battle that'll be really interesting to watch. Both have really good rushing attacks, J.K. Dobbins and James Conner. Well, we don't know James Conner's status quite yet, but I'm assuming he's going to be out there. But honestly, I think the defenses really matter in this matchup, and I think the Chargers just have a much better defense right now than Arizona. So I'm going to go with the Chargers winning 23-20. Should be a good Monday night for football fans. And that is going to do it for this episode of Grizzly Talks Football. Once again, if you're new to this series, I'll leave a link in the description to the whole playlist so that you can see every single video that I post, and for future videos that I will post. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this episode, hit the red subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Anyways, catch you guys next time. Peace!